Hi folks, welcome back for more Let's Play Back to the Future, the game, Episode 2. The story so far is the same as last time, but I'll read again anyway. Back again in 1931, Marty and Doc must save the future by ensuring that gangster Kid Tannen is arrested and put behind bars. Officer Parker would be the man for the job, but he's allowed himself to become corrupted by Tannen. Meanwhile, Kid's mole Trixie has the evidence that would send her boyfriend up the river, but she won't release anything until she speaks with the missing Arthur McFly. Out in the park, young Emmett's latest experiment has gone off the rails, landing Einstein on top of the courthouse. And here is where we continue. Now, if you recall specifically, we have to distract young Doc. We have to distract young Doc so that old Doc can actually get Einstein off the roof. Where is he? I'm looking for young. I thought young Doc was like right there. Nope, apparently he's way over here. So let's talk to him and see if we can distract him ourselves.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Huh. Oh, yeah. Take a break.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. When once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
Huh.
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
Go find it.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on a ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
Well, at least you get your priorities somewhat straight.
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her Stay Sober Society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Yeah, let's see what
You know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Bad.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. Man, I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Okay, so we can't dissuade him
I'll go off and
directly.
see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Well, let's see. Maybe Edna will be able to provide some distraction. She has been harassing him after all.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
What's with you?
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good.
Uh-huh. Well, what do you have to say about these people?
What's Kid Tannen been up to for the last 2 months?
Didn't you hear? It was in all the papers.
I've been, traveling.
Well, the feds were all set to arrest Tannen on tax evasion charges. Seems they'd gotten Tannen's books from his accountant.
I heard something about that, yeah.
Well, the accountant disappeared, unsurprisingly. But the feds still thought they had a case. After all, they still had the books, right?
Right.
Wrong. The day before the trial, the books up and vanished right out of the court's evidence locker.
No.
Lots of fingers were pointed, but honestly, the whole town's so corrupt that it could have been anyone. Court clerks, cops, janitors.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
Parker? Just another soul lost to the twin vices of booze and despair. I've asked him to tell me his story for my column. Sort of a cautionary tale, but he's never in the mood to talk to me.
What a surprise.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Trixie Trotter, would you?
Kid Tannen's latest conquest? Well, she claims to be a lounge singer from Seattle, but my sources in Washington have never heard of her. I mean, honestly, Trixie Trotter, what kind of name is that?
What kind of name indeed?
Whatever happened with that speakeasy arsonist?
I was about to ask you the same question.
Me?
Don't play coy with me. I may not have any journalistically acceptable proof, but I know you had a hand in Carl Sagan's daring escape from the authorities.
What have you got against dogs, anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places.
Harsh.
It's a harsh world, Mr. Callahan.
Yeah, poor Einstein. You'd have him banned.
You think that Sagan was innocent?
I used to, but after he escaped, 2 more speakeasies were torched in Colfax and Georgetown.
That's just a coincidence.
Coincidence? Or is our friend Carl a serial arsonist?
I'm pretty sure that Carl Sagan didn't start those fires.
We'll see. One of the reasons I'm camped out so close to Tannen's new speakeasy is it gives me the chance to catch the arsonist in the act. It'd make a great story for my column.
You and your column. Okay. And it's the same, but
So kids walking around free?
Free, clear, and laughing it up in his new speakeasy. The feds want to bring a case up against him, but without those books, they've got nothing.
we'll have to fix that. What's with your
What
song?
was that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings. Although I suppose that could be the Shakes. Would you like to hear it again?
Against my better judgment?
Sure.
I knew if I waited long enough, somebody would request it. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. It's not too late to redirect and start to care. Don't despise the good and pure. Time to rise up from the sewer. Wash off all that foul manure. Show the world you care. You should care. You should care what people think of you.
Yeah.
Of goals that you could name, reclaiming your good name is what you ought to do. You should care. You should care. If your reputation is in disrepair, it's not going to hurt you to reclaim your virtue, for you should care.
Catchy.
You really think so?
Yeah, it's, got a good hook to it.
One needs a good hook if one is fishing for souls.
Huh. Let's get a copy of
You
it.
think I could have a copy of your You Should Care lyrics? I've, got a club of my own that could really use some inspiring.
Sure. Let me just get a page out of the hymnal. There you are.
Hey, thanks.
Awfully big page out of the hymnal. Huh. I wonder if we can get Trixie to sing that one. That would surely perk up Officer Parker, wouldn't it? Get his drive back. Well, anyway, we need to distract young Doc.
I got a hot lead for you.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, let's see. Would-be inventor strands dog on courthouse.
Young scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown.
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to
That
public
works.
You know what
safety.
represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous
You
juvenile
mock me,
notions.
but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Einie, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Rocket cars stuck good. But now we have Einstein. So, we've got Artie's pipe. So again, we will use another article of Artie's belongings to track him down. Now that we have Einstein.
Hey, boy, take a whiff of this. You gotta love that nose.
Indeed we do.
I've been laying low, officer, but I've got to go to the pictures once in a while.
Hello, Arthur.
Officer,
I'll take it from here.
but...
We can talk at the Majestic, away from prying eyes.
Yeah, Einstein, you done good.
Yes, you did. Good old Einie. Well, unfortunately, we need him to head towards the club. And he's not there. He's up in this room.
Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
But we can ask him to send Artie there.
Is Artie still here?
He's in the bathroom.
Hey, Artie, open up. You've got a gangster to bring down.
is it time for me to meet this Sylvia?
No, it's time for you to meet Trixie.
Trixie says she's got something that might be able to send Kid up the river, but that you're the only one she trusts to check it out.
Me? What is she... Oh, I know what she's done. Clever.
Sounds
Care to let
drunk.
us in on the secret?
Sorry, guys, but if Trixie's keeping it a secret, then so am I.
That's all well and good, Mr. McFly, but if you and Trixie are going to collaborate on this evidence, we'll need to arrange a rendezvous.
Well, Trixie's chained to Kid's speakeasy.
So we'll have to bring Arthur to Trixie.
No way am I getting anywhere near that place again. I don't know how you talked me into this.
Just stay back here in the shadows and don't come out until you see Trixie.
You're sure I'll be safe here?
Perfectly safe. We'd never make you take any unnecessary...
Sagan. Where's Kid?
Uh-oh. So Sagan had
Don't
him
worry.
out of there, huh? Leaving us to do the dirty work ourselves. So let's go tell Trixie. Excuse me there. Let's go tell Trixie that
Welcome
he's
back,
here.
sir.
See if she can turn
What's
over
it gonna
her
take
stuff.
to get Trixie to squeal on Kid?
Well, it takes this.
Trixie?
Yeah?
There we go.
Guess who's waiting in the alley to talk with you?
Artie?
The one and only. It wasn't easy to track him down. I had
Come
to...
up for me, cue ball. I'm taking a smoke break.
Atta girl.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Not
you.
good.
Huh?
Yeah, jerk. I saw you making eyes at my unit.
This is bad.
Sorry, pal. I don't have time for a fight.
Why, you... I'll never get to Carnegie Hall at this rate. All right, fella. I think you're done for the night. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Me?
Yeah, you. What do you know about this?
Nothing. Ah!
That sounded really bad. And she doesn't look happy.
Trixie?
Breaks over, cue ball.
Whatever you say, babe.
What was that?
Let's ask her.
Trixie?
Yeah?
What happened in the alley with Arthur?
I don't want to talk about it.
That's not good.
What about your insurance policy?
There ain't no insurance policy. After tonight, I'm tossing it in the furnace and burning it up.
Come on, Trixie, can't you tell me what happened out there?
No!
Then at least give me the evidence you got on Kid.
No, I made a deal with myself. As soon as tonight's set is over, the evidence goes up in smoke.
You know, this is not good. Very
Break a leg out
bad
there.
development
Thanks.
on ours. Very bad development for us. Oh, we'll have to see exactly what happened next time, folks. So, see you then.